This tutorial is just going to show you a kind of typical space planning area takeoff for the areas within a building using a spreadsheet. And it's not really a tutorial on spreadsheets. I'm not going to get into spreadsheets, but how this one is kind of set up. I'm not going to get into all the details of formatting and all that kind of stuff. But as you can see, here's the core of the building, and I've listed the spaces of that core: elevators, service elevators, mechanical rooms, and so forth. We've gone through and programmed them, using a Studio Companion and other types of information to establish kind of a general length and width. And then I went in here and I put a formula. If you don't know how to do formulas, you probably need to look that up on ttulynda.com or on YouTube, and it'll show you how to do a formula. But basically the area here is calculated by multiplying this times this, and then we get the area. And then since I do have spaces which are repeated, like the elevators, the passenger elevators, there's 2 of them. The egress stairs, there's 2 of them. So I created another cell right here. That is a formula multiplying the number of these times the numbers of the square footage. Okay, let me click here. So the formula is multiplying here times this and resulting in then the total square footage there. And this one is not a formula. So I'll just show you real quickly how to create the formula. And so this, the asterisk is the times key and times the area here, and it should give us 400. And so then this is just totaled using a function, insert a function, sum, and then selecting all of these. I also created an occupancy type, and of course there's no occupancy type for core elements, and then the square feet per occupant required by code, and then the total persons. And I'll go down here and we'll look at well, let's look at the offices. Let's look at, actually better would be shipping and receiving. I've already done this. Shipping and receiving. No, let's do an employee cafe. Okay, so here would be area, what is the type of assembly, which I believe is A2, and number of people, I can't remember it right offhand, but I believe that's 7. Okay, and so whatever value I put in here for the number of square feet per person, then it took the total square footage of the kitchen, and oh, I take that back. I think it's like 200 or something, or 100. And so 6 people, you can have 6 people in that kitchen based on code. And then and all this is once again a formula. Oh, I'm sorry. All this is a formula that takes this number and divides it by this number to give us the number of people. And that's the reason this says division by zeros, because these aren't filled in right here. So if I come in here and add food court and counter, that's a combination. The indoor seating, let's say you have to have 15 feet per person. And this is going to be A2. And actually kitchens are, I think they're industrial. But I'm not sure on that. You'll need to look that up. And then outdoor seating, of course, would also be A2 assembly. And but it's a different number of people. Oh, same number of people, actually. 15 square feet per person or something like that. Don't take these values. This is just to show you how the spreadsheet works. Okay, and then I put an area, a color code over here, so that when I build my space planning model, I can color code the space planning blocks. Okay, so I'm going to go File, Save, And so that's how to create basic area schedule for your building.